Hello and welcome to the Operating Systems course at TXCC Community College. We are going to conduct this course in the spring of 2021, and I want to share with you a quick overview of what we are planning to do for this semester. So it will be a quick overview, but I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to listen to the presentation, even though it's a small one, that I prepared for you for the course, so you have an understanding of what we are going to cover and the way that we are going to cover it. So again, the title for the course is Operating Systems. I am your cyber professor. That is the alias or the name that I go by in social media, and I will be posting some of the information in social media, so it is important for you guys to be aware of it. We are going to cover the course and instructor information as one of the first materials that I want to present to you today, and then I'm going to give you a quick overview of the statistics of the usage of operating systems, not only in the US, but around the world. And then we are going to talk about the course map, meaning how we are going to progress through the different topics that we are going to cover as part of operating systems. So again, my alias is the cyber professor, so that is why you see on the top left portion the message, "Let's talk cybersecurity." Join the discussion. The course description is: this course provides a theoretical and practical study of today's operating systems. This course will analyze what operating systems are, what they do, how they do it, and how they compare with each other. Topics such as memory management, process management, device management, and user interfaces will be explored. We have a full class, so make sure that you understand that you guys will be a full class, meaning 20, not only 25 students, but actually 26. So we are going with 26 students this semester. I am excited because this course will give you a foundation on how operating systems work. So the topical outline is as follows. We are going to talk about processor management, meaning how the processor on a computer is managed by the operating system. The memory management, again, how the operating system, whatever operating system you use, manages memory, hardware memory on the system that you guys are using. Also system security and management, how the operating system handles system security and management, how the operating system handles device and file management. We are going to cover a little bit about networking concepts. Not much, because there are a couple of networking courses, Networking Essentials 1 and Networking Essentials 2, that go a little bit more in depth as far as networking concepts. So topic number 5 will be brief. And then finally, topic number 6, which is the important one that I want to make sure that you guys understand, is the application of 1 through 5 in the Windows operating system, the Unix operating system, the Linux operating system, and the Android operating system. So we are going to learn about 1 through 5, those different 5 concepts first, and then we are going to see in number 6 how each of these operating systems do the work of managing processors, memory, system security, device and file management, and networking. Okay, so that's kind of the sequence that we are going to follow. Communication tools, we are going to use Office 365 email. That is your TXCC college email. You should be familiar with that by now, so make sure that you log into your TXCC email. If you're doing it from a browser on a computer, you will typically see something like, let's see if I can open my email really quick. You should see something like this. So if you're opening that in a browser, you will see your email opening up on the browser of your choice. Then Microsoft Teams, that is a key component of what I use for communications. So make sure that you understand that Microsoft Teams is available to you via, if you're on your computer using the browser, you can click on this option here and then you will see Teams as one of the options. You right click and you can select open in new tab. And if you are in your computer, it will open in a new tab on your browser. So it's going to ask me, in my case, to log in. So I have my information already preloaded. You may need to type it yourself if you want to access Teams from a different window on your browser. So it is checking my credentials, and now I am going to get my Microsoft Teams console open right now. So that's the one that you guys are seeing. If you don't want to use the browser and you prefer to install that on your cell phone, on your mobile device, you will be able to do that as well. And I have a, let's see if I can show you really quick. I'm going to display the screen of my cell phone for you. So this is my cell phone, and I already downloaded Microsoft Teams. So I'm going to browse for Microsoft Teams on my cell phone, and I can select it and bring up Microsoft Teams. So that is the beauty of having a program that displays my cell phone on my computer, so you have the ability to see what I am seeing on my cell phone. So you can download it as an app on your cell phone. You will find it on both platforms, Android and iOS, for Apple mobile devices. And once you do that, you will be able to chat with me. So if you need some help, you can use the chat option. Just look up my name, and then you will be able to send me messages in real time. I have my phone with me most of the time, not 100% of the time, but most of the time. So I may be able to respond to you. Of course, if I am teaching a class, if I am doing some recording, or if I am in a meeting with the college, I will not be able to respond to you right away. However, that is the best way and the fastest way to get in touch with me. So Microsoft Teams is another communication tool that we will use. The same applies for WebEx. WebEx is a software that you can download on your computer or your laptop. It comes as a client, meaning it will be a program on your computer similar to this Cisco WebEx meetings. As soon as you log in using your TXCC email information, meaning your username and your password, you will be able to get into WebEx, and you will be able to communicate with me via some of the meetings that I may conduct via WebEx. You can also do that with your phone, similar to Microsoft Teams. You can download the app on your Android or iOS Apple device, and you will have that WebEx application as one of the apps on your cell phone. YouTube, I may post some information related to this course on YouTube. So by all means, you know how to do that, how to use that on your computers or on your mobile devices. Discord is another communication tool that I may use. Is optional. And Twitch will be the last one that I may use during the course. So these three, the last three, are optionals. Course outcomes. At the end of the course, what I am looking for you to do and to know is how demonstrate the understanding of file, processor, memory, device, and system management schemes by the operating system. apply memory management schemes to current operating systems, understand the components of an operating system, and finally install, administer, and maintain an operating system at a basic level. We're not going to go really advanced because we cannot learn that in one semester. Is a lot of information for all the operating systems that we are going to cover. The grading for the course is as follows. Participation is 20%. The midterm and the final exam 30%, and the weekly assignments, these are the important ones, and any labs that I may assign, it's not going to be every week for the labs, but sometimes you will have labs to complete. The weekly assignments will be pretty much every week of the semester. Those are the bulk of your grade, so just make sure that I see the results of your work by your submissions of the weekly assignments, because that is 50% of the grade. I really put a lot of emphasis on making sure that you turn in those assignments on a weekly basis, and it has to be by the deadline, so it is important for you guys to stay current with the homeworks, with the assignments, because that is 50% of your grade. All the assignments will be posted on Blackboard, so you will have that information available to you every week. Contact information, this is my full name. Make sure that you spell my last name with the S, otherwise you're not going to find me in the email system or Microsoft Teams. My email address is right here, my phone number, and this is my office phone number at TXCC. And again, the best way to contact me is via Microsoft Teams. Log on to your TXCC email and launch Microsoft Teams from there if you are on the browser, or as I showed you, you can do that from your mobile devices as well. Office hours are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. I will be available via WebEx and Microsoft Teams during my office hours. If by any chance I don't answer, just send me a quick Teams chat, and I will get back to you right away. If I don't answer, it may be that I am on the phone with another student. If you are unable to meet during morning hours, and I understand the challenges of having to work during the day and then taking classes at night in the evenings, by all means, reach out to me, and if you need to talk to me, we can schedule something at a more convenient time for both of us. Then we are going to get into the next section, which is the course map. So, no, actually the statistics first. These are important statistics that I want to share with you, because these are going to give you some understanding of the areas that need IT professionals now and perhaps in the very near future. So mobile devices are becoming pretty much the hardware of choice for internet connectivity by people. Again, this is not only in the US but around the world. With the latest numbers being at 55.73% of people, people accessing the internet via a mobile device. So for anybody trying to access information from the internet, 55% of those people are accessing the internet from a mobile device, Android or iOS. 41% from a desktop. So computers, laptops, desktops are becoming a little bit of a second choice after mobile devices for people around the world. And then finally, only 2.81% using a tablet. Those are the ones accessing the internet from a tablet device. This is the market share for the entire world. These are the latest numbers as of December 2020, so just make sure that you keep that in mind. And this is the breakdown as you see right here. 4158 Android, Windows is 31.73, iOS, meaning Apple devices, mobile devices 16.58, 7.08 is Mac OS. That is the operating system that resides on the Apple laptops and desktops, different from mobile devices, so it's called Mac OS. And then you have Linux being at 0.81%. This doesn't mean Linux is unimportant. It's actually because it requires a little bit more of a knowledge of how an operating system works. The marketing is not as great as Windows. However, Linux is very solid, and it's a solid choice for many people. Chrome OS is at the last place at 0.71%. So that's kind of a breakdown of the operating system. I want to make sure that you keep that in mind because if you're looking for opportunities in the future as far as where the knowledge or the need will be for your knowledge, you may want to become good at Android because look at that, 4158, that is first place. That is the first place in operating systems around the world. So you may want to go for getting deeper knowledge on how to support the Android operating system, either by the technology side or the cybersecurity side of Android, the Android operating system. And then the other opportunity, I'm going to bypass Windows because everybody uses Windows, but I'm going to bypass it. But the other opportunity that I want you to pay attention to is Linux, because Linux is the operating system of choice for database servers that are used by companies like Oracle, for example. So if you're good at Linux, there is a lot of opportunity, well-paid job opportunities for Linux professionals, as well as cybersecurity professionals, because they use Linux a lot. The course map, this is how things are going to run for this course. Very important for you to know, okay? Because I don't want you to get lost on what we are doing and how we are going to go about the entire semester for operating systems. So first, we are going to talk about the introduction to operating systems. That may be the first few days of this first week of this semester. Then we are going to jump onto processor management. That will take about a week, maybe 2 weeks of studying processor management, meaning how the operating systems in general handle processor management, then how the operating systems in general handle memory management, how they manage system security and administration or management, and then how the operating systems manage devices and files, and basic concepts about networking. And then we are going to go into how Windows specifically does every single thing that we talk about in the first few weeks of the course. So we are going to go deep into Windows as far as how they do processor management, how they do memory management, how they do system security, how Windows does device and file management. And then we are going to do the same for Unix, how Unix manages processor, how Unix manages memory, how Unix manages system security, and so on. And then we're going to do the same for Linux. And finally, we are going to do the same for Android. So pretty cool stuff that we are going to cover this semester in operating systems. Again, this is a full class. It's great that I have you with me. I will be posting YouTube videos similar to the one that you are listening to right now and viewing on your computers or perhaps your mobile devices. And again, I may conduct live meetings via Twitch. And I am looking forward to perhaps creating a group for Discord, so we can communicate via Discord. Any questions that you may have related to operating system, we can cover that as a group. But there will be more of an optional choice for you. The formal way of communicating is the one that I presented to you earlier. So pretty cool stuff, and looking forward to working with you in the next few weeks of this semester. Thank you.